Should we do trailers ahoy, Mason?
Yes.
This dropped pretty early last week, but Thor Love and Thunder got a brand new trailer. And did it break the internet? It's been so long, who knows?
I think it broke the internet very briefly. I think it broke the internet for a day.
Yeah.
But then
A horrible tragedy happened.
Well, that also happened. Like the news cycle is so it's so rushed now that you can only really break the internet for a day. I think if you'd seen Thor's bottom for real, I think it would have broken the internet.
Do you think we're going to be seeing Thor's bottom in the movie for real?
Yes.
I think so.
I
like to think so. You know who would like to see Thor's bottom?
Who?
Rude Obi-Wan, no doubt.
I don't know about that.
You look at anyone's bottom, Mason.
You don't know the rich backstory of the character, of the motivations of Rude Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I guess I don't.
You don't know what taste he has and whose bottom he'd look at.
It's not about
James.
taste, he just wants to see it.
Okay, right.
He doesn't care, Mason. Anyways, so we got more Jane Foster, but a couple of other big reveals, that being Gorr the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale.
Who has a different look than he does. Well, first of all, it's not just Christian Bale with a bunch of dots on his face and they've CGI'd a look over
Voldemorted him.
They've given him a proper prosthetics and makeup look, but they haven't given him, in the comic books, he has sort of like big Twi'lek ears.
Yeah.
Like he's got big...
He's more like a lizardy kind of
Sort of big beagle
fella.
ears, big beagle ear tentacles.
I think going with this direction gives like him an opportunity to kind of, do some acting.
Oh, do some acting.
Because if they're just
doing some of that acting he's famous
if you put him under like a Christopher Eccleston like thing when he was the Thor villain, or you digitally alter his face in some way, I can't imagine Christian Bale's the kind of actor that would be cool with that.
No. Was he... I think I read somewhere this week that somebody famous or high profile was offered Malekith, the Dark Elf, and turned it down. It wasn't Christian Bale though, was it? It was Cumberbatch. There we go.
Yeah,
right.
we talked about it. Yeah.
Okay, great.
But no, I think he looks... I really like the look. Yeah. And I know it's different from the comic, but I think that's also... I think if they did no nose and Snoopy ears, I don't know. I don't know whether that would have worked.
Do you think he'd look a bit like Snoopy with no nose?
Yeah, maybe.
Which is a paradox.
Is it?
Because Snoopy's all nose.
He is all nose, isn't he?
But for people who don't know, so Gorr is a sort of a... He was born into a kind of a primitive tribe on an alien planet, and there's lots of suffering, and his family dies, and all this sort of stuff.
And he's like, "Oh, I love the gods, though."
Yeah, and but then he's like, "Actually, I don't love the gods anymore." But then there's some mortally wounded gods crash on his planet, and they're like, "Hey, can you help us?" And he's like, "Squeeze me? Are you kidding me?
Pardon me?
Are you joking me right now?" It's exactly.
Yeah.
And then he like steals at least one of their powers, and he's like, "I'm going to fly into space and I'm going to find all the gods. I'm going to kill them."
And he has a big venom sword.
He has a big venom sword, yes.
So that's good. We also got Russel Crowe. We saw more of him as the Greek god Zeus, just hamming it up there, having a good time. Yeah. And then, of course, the biggest reveal
is the big CGI helmet that Thor is wearing in that scene.
Yeah, that's not good, is it?
Isn't it meant to look ridiculous though?
I mean, it does. It looks ridiculous. Also, it doesn't look like it's. I agree, but it doesn't look like he's on his head.
No, it doesn't at all. So that particular suit is comic accurate. There is a version.
I like the rest of the suit.
Yeah, it's dead on to I think maybe like a 90s suit or maybe like a late 80s suit, but I'm pretty sure that helmet's supposed to look ridiculous. I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those helmets that's going to be abandoned very quickly.
Oh, definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah. But you're saying, you're right. It doesn't look like it's on his face. And there was also I saw some stuff this week about.
He looks like the Shocker from the comics, like the big star mask that he wears.
Do you mean Electro?
No, Mason. I meant the thing I said.
Okay, that's great.
I'm an Electro, everybody, but I can't admit it to him. I can't admit fault.
If he admits fault, I'll know he's weak and I can crush him. But he hasn't admitted fault. He's still invulnerable. One day I'll get him. One day he'll make a mistake. He'll admit to that mistake, but he hasn't. God damn it. But anyway, yeah. So apparently, I've read somewhere that everybody who uploaded that She-Hulk footage to YouTube, they got the YouTube compression apparently ruined.
Oh yeah,
a lot
right.
of that CG. So people were like, she looks like The Sims. We said she looked like The Sims.
Yeah.
Apparently, the version that will come to Disney Plus is going to look a bit better. Yeah. Not because they're going to be working on it necessarily, just because it's going to be less compressed. We're going to see it in a proper.
Apparently, if you watch it on Disney Plus with full streaming capabilities, then it looks better. I haven't done that because
we can't.
Yeah,
because the internet here is bad.
Terrible internet.
Yeah.
But anyways, we also see the bod of one Christopher Hemsworth.
That's right.
My goodness, what has he been up to?
I don't think he's bigger than.
He's big. He's definitely bigger.
Is he?
100%.
Huh.
Yeah.
Even bigger than Ragnarok.
Yeah, he was pretty lean in Ragnarok compared to
Right.
previously. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's easily the
I don't think
biggest
I can
he's
tell
ever
at this
been.
point.
Yeah.
I think there's once a Hollywood star goes like wider than a certain size, maybe I can't tell anymore
Maybe
because
you
I'm like,
can't.
I think he looks like sort of the same as Ragnarok. But,
Yeah.
and this had to be pointed out to me. He is on his back. He has a Loki tattoo.
Oh, does he? I didn't see that.
He's got like
Okay.
the Loki horns, and I think maybe it has like R.I.P. brother or R.I.P. Loki or something like that.
Okay.
On his back.
Chris Hemsworth Thor body. What's that? What would be the faces? Perv.
Do a big perv.
Give me a big look. Yeah. So if you look at him, in here we go. This is just for you, Mason.
All right.
But see how can he smaller in Ragnarok?
Okay, so that's him in Home and Away.
Yep.
And what's the middle one
That's
is Thor
first
1.
Thor.
And what's the one
That's
on the
Ragnarok.
That's Ragnarok. Okay.
Yeah, I reckon he's bigger than Ragnarok.
Yeah, he probably is. I remember him being
He's
bigger in Ragnarok.
He's ripter than he was before in Ragnarok,
Right.
but he's bigger in.
Because when he takes his shirt off when I saw Ragnarok in cinemas, the audience gasped.
They went, "Oh my
whole
god,
audience was
everybody! Oh my god!" They said, "What a handsome buff man!" They said.
I did say that.
Yeah.
One guy went, "That's probably not sustainable." And everybody was like, "Shut up! Shut up!
Let us enjoy this.
Where's your sense of wonder?"
Yes, he's probably sauce to the gills and all of those things, as they say in the industry.
I think he just uses the Great Center app for great.
Yeah, he probably does a lot of body weight squats, and then he gets there.
Yeah.
Anyways, and also some people are just naturally better at building muscle and all the drugs and all the food that he gets made for him. You know,
Yeah.
good on him,
Sure,
whatever.
sure.